brow routine for you. Now it has a couple of products from Anastasia Beverly Hills in it, so if you'd like to see how I created these guys, then just keep watching. Alright, so the first thing that I do when I do my eyebrows is I comb through them with a spoolie. This is just the spoolie on the Anastasia Brow Wiz. So I just like to run this Brow Wiz through them. And I do not really cut my brow hairs. I have pretty long brow hairs, as you can see. But I like to keep them long so that they're nice and full. Alright, so the next thing that I like to do is I like to take my Brow Wiz and kind of outline the bottom and the top. So this Brow Wiz is actually in the color dark brown, and I realize that my eyebrows aren't dark brown and neither is my hair, but I like to use a really light hand. I did have one of the lighter colors before and it just didn't really seem to work on my face, I guess. I just kind of like a darker brow. So I like to use the dark brown and just kind of outline the shape of my brow. So I start at the bottom. I can't do this while I'm talking, but I like to start at the bottom around right here and just kind of carve out the bottom and then also the top, just like with small like hair-like strokes. And then I will do the top. Now I don't like to go all the way into this frontal area right here with the Brow Wiz just because that's gonna be too harsh and I don't like a boxy brow. And for brows, at least in my opinion, I like to have kind of like ombre brow where it's light here and it gets darker as it goes to the tail. When it's like just really dark from the front all the way to the back, it just kind of looks weird to me, but I mean that's just my own personal opinion. If that's how you do your brows, and then all the power to you, do it however you want, it's your face. But for me, I like to have it light here and dark here, otherwise it just looks kind of funny. So I don't put this line all the way to the inner part. So after I have that part done, I like to just kind of take my spoolie and kind of soften up the edges. Like that. Alright, and then the next product I like to take is also from Anastasia, and this is the Anastasia Dip Brow, and this is in the color Blonde. I probably could get a darker color also, but so for this product, you just take a very little bit. So I just go like this and I dab it in, and then I work it into the cap just so I don't have too much product. And then I'm going to start from the arch, and I just like to slowly fill in, and I like to kind of go over or close to the line that I just drew. And with this stuff, a little bit of product goes a long way, so just make sure once you're putting it in, you are spoolieing it through. So it should start taking its shape. And you can see that we still haven't added anything to like these parts yet, but we will get there. And then we can just add a very little bit to the front of the brow, just literally barely any. And I like to do this like flicking up motions, so it looks like hairs. Just like that. So after I'm done with the dip brow, if I'm not happy with how dark this outer part is, I just like to take it back with my Brow Wiz because this is a darker color, and I like to go back in with the pencil. And then just to make sure that it's going to stay all day, I like to set it with a clear brow gel, and this is also the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Run it through my brows. Now I'm not pushing very hard, I'm being very light-handed because I don't want to like ruin and take off all the product that I just put on. So we're just very, very carefully running this through the brow. It should look something like this. So that is one completed brow, and then here is the incompleted one. Now on this brow, it's a little bit different because if you can see, I don't know if you can really see, I don't really have that many brow hairs here because I have a scar right here. So usually in like all my pictures I take pictures on this side of my face, and it just happens to be the side with my scar because this is the good side. None of the products like to like stick to the scar, so I have a really hard time trying to like cover up that part because products don't like to stick to it. But I just basically do the exact same thing to this brow, except I have to push harder with this brow on this spot, so this spot covers up. So I'm just gonna do my other brow and I will be right back. Alright, so I just finished this brow and I just wanted to show you what I meant by like the scar doesn't like to take up any product. So you can see like right there, I have already put all of my eyebrow products, but it like doesn't want to stick to that spot right there. When that happens, I just like to take the dark brown brow wiz and I like to go over that spot again and again and again and again. So it ends up being like kind of like cake brow in that spot, if that's the thing. So that is it. That is my eyebrow routine. Now I don't really conceal underneath my brows or anything to like make it nice and sharp, just because I personally don't like that look on me. I've tried it before, but it just kind of like makes my face look too structured and I'm not really into that, or at least not right now. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click on my other videos if you'd like to check them out, and don't forget to click the subscribe button. It helps me out a ton. So thank you so much for watching and I will see you later.